Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone rule well. And shalom to sincere, hopeful, elect brothers and sisters. Listen and learning, and to you brothers preaching and teaching this truth through the four corners of the earth. This is the brother Nathan coming out of the GMS Indianapolis camp. Coming back with a quick article. It's from NBC Washington, and it reads, D.C. bracing for possible riots and civil unrest around election. It says D.C. officials shared new details Tuesday on security preparations related to the election and inauguration. D.C. Assistant City Administrator Chris Rodriguez briefed the D.C. Council on security preparations for Election Day through January 6th and Inauguration Day. He told lawmakers D.C. is bracing for the possibility of large-scale riots and civil unrest. And see, that's the that goes to show you that this kingdom is on its way out, all right? And that the Lord is getting ready to let all hell break loose, man. All right, and part of all that hell breaking loose is what? Let's get to it real quick. This is a major prophecy. This Jeremiah 30:7, it says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." See? Jacob's trouble is talking about what? You of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. You start when you Negroes, Latinos, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? And then obviously we got, the Israelite foreigners that have been scattered amongst the other nations that look like the other nations as well. That's in that. All right? So we got to understand, it says a time, it says so that none is like it. So it's like a time like never before, right? You're not going to be able to measure anything in history with what's about to happen here in America, Babylon the Great. Because all hell's about to break loose. And this could be the catalyst that's going to put us into Jacob's trouble and the martial law, the great civil unrest. It's going to make those the George Floyd riots look like a walk in the park. All right? There's a lot of tension building up. There's been reports of people burning up mail ballots and getting in fights, at the polling places. I had a guy at work said he was voting Saturday on some early voting. He said there's a guy in a wheelchair with a MAGA hat with, signed Donald Trump, and they said that you can't have that in here. In the, not I ain't gonna put it out there, but he was in the wheel. He told the people in there to to suck his rod. He told multiple people, So that goes to show you that's the tension, that's happening, because of these elections. All right. Now, mind you, they came out with that movie Civil War this year as well. Then we got the Purge series and other event, civil unrest, sedition type event movies, that are out there. But those are the ones that are really locked in. But like I said, that Civil War movie came out this year, and how good is that timing, right? So they're already putting the people's minds, already are set on, hey, this is gonna go down, because either when you look at it on both sides, it's like either whoever they choose to elect, right? It's all gonna be bad, right? And Lord willing, say if you're the hopeful elect, we need these type of events to happen. This could be the like I said, that catalyst that brings in Jacob's trouble and martial law, and eventually, the chip, and then guess what? Full blown World War III, and then Yahweh Shema Shai coming back to deliver his elect of the nation of Israel. All right. So, and they can happen fast. Remember, Matthew 24 talks about, I'll get that real quick, and I'm going to continue the rest of this article real quick. Lord willing. It's Matthew 24, and let's go to where am I at here? It's Matthew 24 and 21. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be." Right? And that's, like I said, Jacob's trouble. That's where we're entering. This is what's about to happen. This is going to be the grand finale. All right, the Lord is about to set this bitch off with a bang. And it says, verse 22, "And except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened." And see, that's the main thing. You see that, right? It's about the elect of the nation of Israel, first and foremost. And then second of all, the Lord is speeding up the time and making these prophecies pop off the page like popcorn quicker and quicker. Because what? It's for the elect's sake. All right? So we're not in the time of, Jake still trying to be like, well, I think it might be, we'll be long gone before the Lord come back, or it be, we got another 500 years, we got another 25, we got another 50. No, that's what you want to be, No, see, us of the hopeful elect, we want the Lord to come back. We wanted Yahweh Shem Shai back yesterday. We want to be delivered yesterday. That's how much we want to get about this damn place, man. This is captivity, all right? And 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans don't understand what's about to happen to y'all, man, because you refuse to listen, all right? So you're going to get caught up out there because you didn't want to listen to the men of the Lord, the prophets that Yahweh Shem Shai set up, because he had what? Compassion on his people, You read that in 2 Chronicles 36, 15 on down. All right, I'm going to go back to this article. Back to art says, security officials are preparing for historic crowds in D.C. on Inauguration Day, no matter which candidate wins, Rodriguez says. Metropolitan Police Department officers are ready for the coming months. Chief of Police Pamela Smith told reporters, "I want to assure you that the Metropolitan Police Department and all the D.C. government agencies continue to prepare for these events," she said. "The Metropolitan Police Department supports individuals peacefully exercising their First Amendment rights," Smith continued. "But I want to be very clear. We will not tolerate any violence of any kind. We will not tolerate any riots. We will not tolerate the destruction of property. We will not tolerate any unlawful behavior. Offenders will be arrested and will be held accountable." Neither Rodriguez nor Smith had previously described the possibility of riots. Yep, so here we go. Like I said, you see the quote right there, large-scale riots and civil unrest. So those are the implications of this election. Mind you, election day, November 6th. All right, so next week. So we're on the horizon to see if things are going to get shaken up. Hey, like they say, time will tell, right? So that's we're hoping, this thing goes, or hey, Yahweh Shem Shai could, figure out a way to cancel elections, which will be even more dangerous, more sedition and civil unrest, more rioting in the streets if they do that. So that could be a catalyst that happens, So hey, we'll see. Yahweh Shem Shai is the ultimate chess player. Let's get to this. Let's go to this is Isaiah 19 in verse 2. It reads, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom." Right? See, who's the modern day Egyptians? The Edomites, the Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right? So, and that's why, because that's what you're seeing. You're seeing that now. Even when you're looking at Russia, Ukraine, America, the European Union, NATO. These are all basically Edomites, man, fighting within each other. All right. And that's what you're seeing, the spirit of division here in America, man. That's why these civil unrest over these what? Elections. All right, because you got Esau, man. You know, them good old boys and these patriots. They've been putting it out here for the last couple of years, especially this year, how basically if Trump don't win, they're gonna have to take America back. And they really believe this, you know. They really think Donald Trump is their last hope, all right, to save America. And if he don't win, they're gonna feel like they need to take America back. They're gonna look to their forefathers, the Civil War. I'm telling you, there ain't nothing new under the sun, all right. So yeah, Proverbs 20:24, man's goings of the Lord. How then can a man understand his own way? Hey, the Lord is in control. He's moving this thing. All right, and it's getting real exciting. If you're a believer in Yahweh Shem Shai, we're excited to hear this. All right, this is what us of the hopeful elect are looking for. All right, we need these prophecies to come to pass, and we're seeing it. All right, and like I said, these people are getting in fight in the damn voting voting booths and stuff, man, and the election lines, voting lines, not election lines, whatever. So let's get this. Bear with me here. This is Mark chapter 3 and verse 24. This is Yahweh Shai in the red letter speaking. It says, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. So see, the division amongst them, between Republicans and Democrats, even though it's the same, it's the same bird, it's two wings, but it's the same bird, right? Everything's going to work out because they're controlled opposition, they're controlled. These politicians are just following an agenda, at the end of the day. But these stupid American people don't understand that. They don't understand that it's like WWE wrestling, man, when it comes to these politicians. They're all insiders. So we got to understand that, hey, this is the prophecy that, hey, these people being divided, because it's really amongst the populace, they're the division. It's these, like I said, these politicians and stuff are playing a role, and these people are getting into that role. They're like, oh no, we got to stop Kamala, we're gonna lose our country, we're gonna lose it to this and that, so it's the people, and like I said, people are going against each other, man. All right, you're seeing tensions rise, so pretty soon there's gonna be them race riots. There's gonna be people looting, and like I said, it's gonna make the George Floyd riots feel like a walk in the park. All right, because Yahweh Shem Shai already said it's gonna be a time like never before in Jacob's trouble. All right, and I'm telling you, these patriot Edomites, man, they're gonna go and turn up on Jake, because if if Trump loses or whatnot, they're gonna blame you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They're gonna take it out on y'all, man. And that's just me speaking as a man. I just feel through the spirit that, hey, I mean, not saying, of course the scriptures say, hey, the devil coming down having great wrath because he see that he had a short time. So yeah, Esau's gonna pull out all the stops, trying to do everything they can, scratch and claw to save their kingdom. But guess what? It ain't gonna work. All right, because it was already written that the children of Israel, they gonna have the victory at the end of the day. All right, the victory's already written for us. Because remember, hey, 2 Ezra 6:9 says what? For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of him that followeth. All right, so that's how we know the Edomites, Esau, is the so-called white man, because they're in the power around the world. All right, they're leading the charge and everything. So this is the last great, like I said, the revised Roman Empire. All right. NATO, EU, and America there. All right. So these, hey, let's get one more, Lord willing. Excuse me. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands." And that's what we're about to see here soon. All right. And these elections could really start getting that chaos of what they can bring the order, right? Which we know that order, that solution is going to come down to that the micro C hip, all right, the RFID. You know, that grain of rice, so that you understand. All right, the mark, Revelation 13 and 16. That's what's coming. It's here, but but the mandatorization of it, if that's the word, guess what? It's about to go down. And it reads, it says, and remind you, look, verse 14, it said, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." So woe means destruction. All right, so the destruction that's coming upon the place is what? Verse 15, "For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands." And we know the modern day sword is what? The gun. Or any killing instrument at that. Verse 16, "For there shall be sedition among men." Let's look up that word sedition real quick. It says sedition, conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch. And that's what's going to happen. And it's like I said, it looks like that. No matter who wins, there's gonna be riots in the street, because both sides, these Democrats and Republicans, you know, we're talking about the people, and we're talking about the people that are actually going out and voting for the madness, right? They're the ones that are fueled. It's both sides, right? They're both angry. They're both like trying to, hold on to their leader, their quote unquote leader, whether it be Kamala or Donald J. Trump, man. All right, let's go back to that scripture. 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 16, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings, nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." See? So, hey, these people, they're going to totally disregard the government, the police force, all that. They're going to have to bring the military. They're going to have to lock things down because of the chaos that's pursuing. Now, verse 17 will tell you that. Check this out. Verse 17. "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." Why is that? Because there's going to be martial law. They're going to lock this damn thing down. You ain't going to be able to just travel and do whatever the hell you want to do. Nah. It's going to be locked down. Curfews. Like I said, who knows, how it's going to go. The Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, he gave us, a blueprint / an outline, of basically what's going to happen, but we don't know, exactly or when, of course. We just know it's coming soon, all right? And we're praying and hastening for these times because it's a necessary thing. These prophecies are necessary to come to pass, all right? So we can't go straight to the good. Nah, the Lord's, got to build up, all right? He's He's the master movie maker, right? So hey, everybody loves the underdog story, right? And guess what? Hey, us as the children of Israel, man, we've been that underdog story, and we are now. And guess what? The people that regarded us, they regarded us as nothing. They gonna pay. All these nations, they gonna have to pay, and they gonna see that we were the children of the Most High. Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. Verse 18, it says, "For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." So that's gonna cause all kinds of things. All right, you see that the Lord is destroying these people because of their pride, man, taking down these cities because of Esau, even the most proud, because they really thought they took down the children of Israel. They really thought, that they were the Most High. All right, so they're going to be totally destroyed. Verse 19, Lord will, I'll just stop here. It says, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation." And and that's another catalyst that could happen, right? Is that, with the civil unrest, and riots in the streets, that, on a major scale, that could prevent a lot of trucking, shipping, things, right? Because these people are already, blocking highways, everything. That can cause a collapse. And they've been getting ready for famine anyways. These different shipping ports getting jacked up, highways being collapsed, major shipping areas, getting blocked by stuff. So you got to understand that the Lord is pulling this all together, man. For, like I said earlier, the grand finale. It's really going down and that's going to cause what? A lack of bread. So people are going to be robbing and killing each other over resources. All right, especially when it comes to food and water. Because if they got martial law and they got, these people losing their damn mind, killing each other left and right, man, ain't nobody gonna be able to. They ain't gonna be. You gonna be just be able to go to your local grocery store like everything's okay. And there's gonna be areas that got stuff, and I'm not saying it's all is. It could be different cities, and they're more affected than others. However it plays out, it's gonna come to pass. All right. So yeah, we're in some exciting times. Lord willing, hey, this be the year of Jacob's trouble, like Apostle Tahar coined this year, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. We're still in 2024, and it's looking like, hey, 2025. If we even make it there, we still got time on the clock, right? Hey, if it ain't this year, 2025 could very well be it. So, hey, we're hoping and praying that the Lord, destroys this place soon. So with that, I pray that it's edifying to the elect. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Makakwadash, that belongs to the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well. Kwame Shalom.